And welcome back to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben, and this is my ending spoilers for season 2 of The Great Pretender Netflix anime original series.
You think it'll work?
So one of the biggest reveals in this series is that Makoto's father, he's been part of the plan forever. Well, seems like right from the beginning. As we see the story unravel, we see more and more how much the plan has been to kind of teach his son how to grow up a bit, to get out of the rut he's in. He needs to forgive himself, he needs to forgive his father, he needs to not live his life by revenge. So I really like it how he's kind of protege, well, now Makoto is the protege, and he's been taught by this group, especially our main protagonist and his father now, in the sidelines, without him really knowing. He's been taught kind of how to do that, and so they thrust him into positions where he really kind of needs to learn that, and he starts kind of figuring things out for himself. You know, he's obviously still got mommy issues, he's definitely got father issues, and so he's growing up as he's learning to be this amazing grifter or con artist, stealing from the bad people, and you know, like modern day Robin Hoods. And then we get that reveal at the end where that big plan was his, with the whole building that they had made themselves, which is incredible. They had infiltrated both mafia leaders. So we had the two leaders who both ended up sleeping. They built that amazing tower, and then they had blood packs so that when they got shot, you know, it looked real. When they got stabbed, well, when they Makoto got sliced by his father, that looked real. We saw how much the female leader really cared for Makoto. And then we see that lift take the mafia bosses down with their rations, and the whole building come down, and they're just like left on this island. But the biggest kind of teaser spoiler is the end sequence. So we have our main protagonist, who, other than Makoto, who is obviously, his plan was always to get revenge, and it's years in the making, because we see the woman he loves, the con artist woman that was with him, get shot on that boat, and that was real, that wasn't planned. And so this whole revenge plot story, you know, involves everybody, is always come back to that. You know, she's in the background in his mind. He's so much thinking of her all the time. And so when we get to the end, you're like, I kind of hope that it was part of the plan, and that somehow she'd be on the beach somewhere alive. But that's, you know, that's a Hollywood story ending. However, if you watched until the end of the credits, you would have seen her alive. She definitely got shot, so it wasn't part of the plan. She's doing like the Jason Bourne identity thing, where she's lost her memory, but she sticks on the ring like she remembers. That ring somehow ended up where she was. I guess there's the current that, you know, where she washed up, the ring followed that same current, and she ended up finding that ring, or they gave it to her, the people that are looking after her. And so season 3 could end up being about her maybe starting to remember things. It'll be interesting to see if they go that way. But yeah, I thought that was a great little kind of completion storyline, but also showing us what could happen in season 3. Maybe they will finally get together and he'll find his long lost love again. Let me know what other reveals you really enjoyed. I really like the intricate crafting of the story, you know, how they do reveals and then they show you how it's done, and you think it's done, and then they come back to a bigger arc. I thought that was thoroughly entertaining. Do chat to me in the comments below. Who's your favorite character? Who is the most interesting character for you? I do like Makoto. He was interesting, but there's a number of very different protagonists in here that I think are fairly well fleshed out, that are very entertaining to watch. So chat to me in the comments below. But most of all, until next time, remember, live long Tuesday.